It was a busier week on the shoots front this week, with Matt and I heading out to Ballarat to kick off the week to film a case study. It was really nice to get out of Melbourne to film a job, and this has been the first job that I've done in regional Victoria since the increase in the petrol prices. So I'm pretty glad, as I think a lot of others are, that the petrol prices have started to come down. The shoot was a really fun one. This one kept me on my toes as I had to follow the talent around, who was quick on her feet and loved to switch things up a lot. It really showed that my cardiovascular system was lacking, so I've got to start hitting the treadmill a little bit more at the gym, which is what I'm working on currently. On the shoot, we used a combination of the FX6, which I was running on the Easy Rig, as well as the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 for some alternative angles because it was nice and discreet. We slapped it on the front of the girl's bike handlebars to get a unique angle of her riding a bike. And we also gave it to her to get some POV stuff playing on the play equipment as well, which provided a really unique perspective for our case study videos. I really love using different cameras to capture different perspectives, to keep things dynamic with videos. So whenever there's the opportunity to put a camera in a unique spot, I'm all for it. With the interview setups, we kept it pretty simple with no more than 2 lights in any of the locations, especially in the optometrist testing room as they're pretty small. So I've got a shoot in the city today and I'm just getting my van prepped with all the gear and stuff. Since my van's got a height restriction of 2.1 meters, I'm going to have to reconfigure my camera carts so that they're easily portable through the city, because I'm gonna have to park a little bit further away from location just because I won't fit into the car park underneath. Since the shoot that we were doing in the city was a green screen shoot, there was so much more equipment that we had to bring into the corporate offices. This meant that there were 2 cart loads that Matt and I had to cart from my van up to the 21st floor. Typically, buildings in the city, especially nicer buildings, will require you to use the goods lift. So make sure that your client lets security know that you're coming to film at their offices so that you can get goods lift access, which will save you a lot of time and headaches when you arrive on location. To round out the week, Matt and I did a location recce for a TVC shoot that we've got coming up. The location that we were checking out was a co-working space called Sanders Place. The requirements that we were after in regards to the location for the TVC was a place that had multiple different areas that would be able to set up to look different from one another, so that we could get a variety of different coverage without having to do drastic location moves. I'm trying to make it more of a habit to record the locations when I'm there, so that I have a better reference point for when I'm looking back at these locations later when making final decisions. I think I want to start bringing the 360 camera along for these location recce's, as it will make it a lot quicker to grab all of the visual information that I need. That's all for this week's vlog. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.